I'm Trish with today's QOTD Question of the Day. It is upon us. What celebrity is on your zombie apocalypse survival squad? This is a little bit deeper of a question than people give it credit for. Some people want a Superman type, some want a real world strongman, and some of us are just looking for a little comedic relief at the end of days. We want to know what your answer is, and you could be featured live on the air, just like my favorite fan answer coming up right now from Samantha.
Chris Hemsworth. One, he's Thor, so he could probably figure that out. Two, if I'm going to die in a zombie apocalypse, I want the last thing that I look at to be Chris Hemsworth.
I mean, come on. Not only is it my favorite fan answer, it's the only fan answer. Maybe she's just not into the, kicking ass and taking names kind of way. So she wants a little arm candy in the end, and I can completely appreciate that.
And also, I love that she's taking this opportunity to cross off her bucket list. What better opportunity than the zombie apocalypse to finally have a good celebrity meeting and maybe even be with them until the end.
So do you think that they would actually strategize and try to do some planning? Or do you think it really is more like, okay, if I'm going out with a beer and a bang with Chris Hemsworth?
He's a superhero. He was a star of a couple of action films on Netflix. I think they were called Extraction or something. So I think he's definitely very capable of at least being a good asset, being able to fight. In terms of strategy, I'm not sure. I don't know how intelligent or strategic Chris Hemsworth is at thinking. I mean, he's a superstar in Hollywood, which is as hard to achieve as survival in a zombie apocalypse. So he must be strategic, or he must have some sort of strategic mind in that sense.
All right. So she made a good choice for more than the reasons I thought she did. Good job, Samantha.
For Samantha.
Who was your favorite?
So I found a really great answer from Quinn. And let's just say he takes a very different approach to a very common answer.
To be honest, I want Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on my zombie apocalypse squad. He's very big. He can move objects if we ever get stuck. He can probably take a few zombies. And end of the day, I feel like I could outrun him if need be. And, he'll probably keep the zombies filled up for a little bit.
I mean, this is just such a clever answer. It's first of all, by and far, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was our most common answer amongst all the fan answers. For good reason. He is ripped. He is tall. He's muscular. He's like a brick wall in terms of strength. But I do appreciate that Quinn sort of threw in at the end that if all else fails, if Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the brick wall, is broken through, he'll be able to make a getaway, and The Rock will be good fodder for the zombies.
Yeah, exactly. He'll keep him filled up for a while. He says. I like Quinn's answer. I might want that Quinn guy on my team. I'll tell you, he's a thinker. I was trying to think of an answer for myself, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson never ever popped into my head. But he seems to be everybody else's number one pick.
Yeah, well, I mean, I always see he's freaking jacked, so I can see why he's a very popular one. I think we have some really great fan answers here, and we still have a lot of time for you fans to record your own answers to this question before our Thursday Big Show Weekly Championship. If you want to record your answer and let us know your answer, you can record using the links in the description, so feel free to click. But for now, I think we can get into our own answers to this question.
So I'm not much of an action hero kind of gal. Definitely not much of an apocalypse survivor, for sure. I'd end up just if I didn't have a squad, I'd just throw myself to the wolves. I'd be like, okay, I'm not even going to try. I'm not athletic. I'm not strong. I'm a little smart, but more on the book side than the, actual strategic side like Quinn. But I think I would just go with people who would let me live my best life for these last moments. So I'm going for the funny. I'm going for the Chelsea Handler, for the Chris Rock. Those are the one, a different kind of rock I'm choosing. I'm just choosing the smaller, funnier one. That's what I think I want on my squad. I think we're just going to go out with a bang, little self-deprecation, and probably a big mess. Yeah.
That's honestly a really good way of thinking about it, because I think a lot of people want to think that they're like, oh, I'm going to be so big and buff, and I'm going to be so athletic, I'm going to outrun the zombies, I'm going to be able to fight them. Easier said than done, for sure. So I think definitely prioritizing having fun at the end and just having someone to sort of take the tension off is very important.
Yeah. What about you?
As a person who just said it's easier said than done, I do still want to try.
That's why you got to choose wisely.
Exactly. And I think I might choose Pedro Pascal, because he's in The Last of Us. So, hopefully he did some physical training for that. He knows he took in his studying for the character, he hopefully learned some survival skills from that. Right. He also he's a funny guy, so he has some of that comic relief aspect. And also I've been seeing some news reports about similar things to The Last of Us happening in real life, like certain fungi spreading around, and it's getting me a little bit nervous. So I think, matching the scenario with the right person, I think it's Pedro.
Very thoughtful, JJ. I like it.
Yes, I am a Boy Scout, so I'm hopefully bringing some of that strategic survival knowledge, or at least I have the handbook in my hand.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I think you alluded to it before. This question is deceptively deep, because it reveals a lot of your priorities, and just when push comes to shove, when it's all over, what you really prioritize and what your goals are. I guess so. You're a good time, not a long time, and I'm I'll try to stick around, kick and scream for a little bit longer.
There you go.
So if you want to tell us your own answers to this question, want to tell us who is on your zombie apocalypse survival squad, you can record your answer to today's question or any of this week's other questions using the links in the description. And make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube so you can get notified about new daily questions.
So thank you, everyone, for joining us. And a very special thank you to our subscribers and to all of you who have watched, voted, and recorded so far this week. Remember, the top voted answers make it on the air with us for our Thursday Big Show. So make sure you go to beontheair.com to vote and record. And hey, while you're there, why not play our awesome Guess 'em Big game?
Yes, if you like what you saw today, if you enjoyed us talking about zombies and celebrities, you can send us a little love on YouTube and on other apps by liking, commenting, or even clicking thanks and showing us a little love there. And if you send us thanks, we'll shout you out on the air. Isn't that exciting?
Well, for beontheair.com and QOTD, we are signing off, and we can't wait to see you on TV.
Bye, everyone.
Brains.
Bleh.